Welcome back to Bioshock Infinite. Last time, because of what Daisy Fitzroy said and the fact that we're not supposed to exist in this universe, the Vox betrayed us, basically. So now we have no allies. No one's gonna help us now. Kind of taking a last look at around this area. See the paintbrush where they vandalized the statue. At least I think they did. The lighting's pretty dark in this area. So let's pick this up.
Press to wash away your enemies. Hold to grab enemies and release to reel them in for punishment.
So yeah, this is a very different type of power-up. You know, it's not just the same magic attack thing.
Could you take a look at this lock?
I can do that. It's done.
We'll show it off in a bit. I'm right here, Elizabeth. You don't have to yell.
Kill the imposters. Burn their bodies when you're done.
Oh, I guess he means us.
Fireman Booker.
By the way, she killed Finkton. That was Finkton. He's dead. Anyway, with Undertow, we can grab enemies like that, pull them towards us. Obviously that has its uses. We can also push them. This is probably the power that I've gotten the most out of that I really didn't in past playthroughs, I would say. But it's specifically designed for this area, to be fair. But yeah, because of the fact you'll be able to just control where the enemies are, you can get a lot out of that. Really let the battle be on your terms.
That one! Now!
You bet!
We activated that Tesla coil. We brought it into existence. For a good reason. Anyone want to get near me when I'm near this Tesla coil? Come on, come on. Hey, where are you? Got too close.
Can't find anything.
Where are you guys? Yeah, As you might imagine, water conducts, so, yep. Gotta take advantage of that. No, go away. Goodbye! So where are the other guys? I think there's... Any of you guys are still up here?
Open it!
Farewell! Bon voyage indeed. Oh, I wanted to snipe him from here. But I guess that wasn't gonna happen.
Need this?
Much obliged.
Although he went past me, so I don't know what he's thinking exactly. There is? Oh no. We got the achievement! Yes! Awesome. Oh god! This time it's a Vox handyman. Which I guess makes sense. You too, buddy. Ah! Oh god, get away! No. Want to keep our distance. That's not keeping our distance. Get on the rail! Get on the rail! Get on the...
Go ahead!
You bet!
Maybe they stay here. Yeah, okay. Do the thing. Get out of here. Still have a shield, thankfully. That saved us, pretty much. Keep our distance. It's fine. Deal with this guy. Now, you hear that sound? When that happens, it's about to electrocute the railing. So obviously you don't want to be on it when that happens.
Great.
Every step is like coals.
That's what another thing the handyman can do, by the way. Electrocute it.
Stop it.
Sorry, that's all.
You too. Oh god! Ah,
Where do you go?
that's a lot of fall damage. You really have to keep moving if you don't want to get hurt by him.
Cut it out of you.
Where is he? I think he threw like a... I think I saw a man flying. I think the handyman threw. My god. What madness. Kinda hoping I could snipe him right in the heart. But it would take too long to, like, aim. Oh god, yeah, he throws guys at you. Got him in the heart. With a sniper without even aiming. That's cool. Also, I think the last guy just killed himself. That Tesla was really helpful. This is the type of fun fight I like in the game. These type of fights are the ones that like really work, because you're just going like then we do this, and we go there, then we do this, and it's like constant movement. Yeah, double check what my current equipment is. Just to remind myself. Because, yeah, at this point I don't really do a lot of new equipment. I'm good with what I have at this point. Sean?
No! 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 She's going to kill that child. Booker, we have to do something. We have to act. We have to get in there. Come on, Booker, we've got to get out of here. Boost me up. Go to the window and distract Daisy. Go!
Is this it? Is this your movement, Daisy?
This is what needs to be done. You see, the founders ain't nothing but weeds. Cut them down and they just grow back. If you want to get rid of the weed, you gotta pull it up from the root. It's the only way to be...
Elizabeth.
I guess it runs in the family.
Elizabeth. Whoa, whoa, hey, easy.
No need to chase after her, I guess. Nothing important happened here. We could just focus on getting a shield infusion.
Perfect.
Seems like the guy, alright.
Fitzroy, you win this fool war. You send this to New York. They ain't getting the girl. Whoever they are. Maybe I did right by you and the Vox. But in the end, that don't square anything. Anna, I'm sorry.
Not the best fate for our alternate universe self either. I mean, if nothing else, we got our airship finally. That's good, right?
Listen, I think you should talk to me. Look, I've been there. Elizabeth.
This is all I had.
Listen,
How do you do it?
how do I do what?
Forget. How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. You just learn to live with it.
So the moment of truth between us. New York or Paris? No, 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 no!
Shit. Come on, we gotta find a way to make this thing go faster.
There's gotta be some sort of throttle or accelerator.
Do you know
or
what
something.
that looks like?
I don't know.
Help me find it! Elizabeth! Hang on to something!
That's not it.
Certainly is.
Is. Try again.
All right.
Hold
You
on.
are.
Booker, we've got to
No,
stop
that's
them.
the E.
No, that is certainly it.
No,
Booker,
it's not.
hurry.
It is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Try again.
If
No,
they
you
play the
try.
whole song, he'll come
Fine.
back. Hurry, Booker, hurry!
Here.
Nope, that is not
Is.
it. Is not.
Is.
not.
Is.
Not.
Pay attention.
Stop it!
Quite certain.
Stop
Fine.
it! You don't know
Here
what
we
you're
are.
doing!
Ha! There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were correct.
The instrument was not.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him,
He will take you where you need to go.
would you care to hear anything else, brother? Perhaps a waltz?
Sure, let's take it. Why not?
Who are you?
We are where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Well, there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course.
Of course
Well, at
they
least I left the
teleported.
piano.
It's a very nice piano. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do with it. Yes, and I think we'll push that piano next time. That's the cliffhanger. Pushing a piano. After all we went through. Of course. So, since, honestly, this was a shorter video of sorts, and, because a lot of it was, like, dialogue and cutscenes, something that's really bothered me, from certain people in recent years, about Daisy and the Vox Populi in this game. I don't know, they just sort of stupid criticisms that I'm honestly really sick of. Like, and Bioshock Infinite's got plenty of criticism, some of which are pretty valid, compared to its initial, like, super critical acclaim it got at launch. But some of it I don't really buy. Sex of the story in particular is the fact that, like, Daisy and the Vox Populi kind of go too far and turn against you and aren't just, like, the simple moral good of the story. And while this is not the most common complaint of this game by any means, probably the most frustrating complaint, criticism, whatever I've heard about it is suggesting that because Daisy and the Vox Populi turn against you and, like, because they were willing to go so far, so extreme, Daisy did at the end, that the game is, like, pulling at the anti-racists are as bad as the racists. And I'm just like, fucking really? Is that what you got out of this? Is that what you got out of this? Like, come on. Like I almost understand it because I have to admit, back in the day when I first played this game, I have to admit I did kind of think of it in that way. Or like, well, see, these people can also be extreme. Look how bad they are. Going extreme. Extreme! Both sides! Whatever. But, like, in retrospect, it's really not portrayed that way at all. It's really, what I got out of this is more than just, like, people that have been pushed so far that they kind of lost their minds. With a mix of not blindly follow anyone regardless of, like, them seemingly trying to do something that's inherently good. And throughout the whole game, like for a lot of it just clearly, like, there's very little that shows the Vox Populi as any more than, like, not the bad guy. Like, Like, when we were fighting the Vox Populi at this point, it's really only because they were going to kill us because of some weird kind of misunderstanding. So, like, yeah, it's like, it just kind of is what it is. I don't think it was, like, that simple, and I think the game was at least smart enough to realize that the Vox were not close to the level of awful that the founders, the Comstocks people, are at. Because that's ridiculous. Especially since the game spent so much of its time consistently showcasing how awful this place was, how awful Comstock's thoughts and ideals and the people who follow them are. I mean, you could argue against how they tried to portray it, how they turned Daisy against the player, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't really buy sort of blanket, unnuanced criticism, really. You know, like, and to be fair, it's like, there aren't a lot of people who actually believe this. Who actually think this game, all about pointing out the awfulness of racism, is somehow racist. Like, it's probably the same amount of people who pretend to be left, but then actually think James Gunn being fired was a good thing, because he said bad things once, as a joke, a long time ago, and apologized. Most sane people wouldn't go that far. Even people who aren't big into the game, I don't think would be that... I'd like to believe they're not that stupid. But it does annoy me that I've seen certain people, and even, like, a couple of major gaming sites tried to pull that off. It's just so dumb and, like... Ugh. It's one of those things where I could literally find better arguments than the arguments they made in favor of their point. Because they're stupid. They're just dumb. They're bad at things. And I realize none of this matters. None of my complaining really matters. Who's even listening to this part? I don't know. But it just really bothers me. It's just not well thought out. Doubly so when you consider what happens later on. Though, it's gonna be a long while till I can really talk about that. But, yeah, something kinda changes how this scene is viewed. How that, scene with Daisy and the scissors is portrayed. But that's something for another time. But anyway, see you next time when we'll finally push that piano!